Hi. Today I am discussing about basic and application of the structure geology. First, what is structure geology? Structure geology is study of change in rock structure due to internal or external forces which applied during tectonic activities of the earth. Second, change in rock or soil structure depends on its physical and mechanical property of rock or soil, such as rock, which have elastic and plastic in nature, uh, converted easily converted into fold, and hard rock, which are reptile in nature, converted develop joint and fault develop joint and fault. uh, which what type of fold or fault will develop, it's depend on the amount, direction, timing, and timing of the force applied on the rock applied on the rock. Dip. There is three basic terminology in the structure geology, that is dip, strike, and dip direction. Dip is the basic. Dip is the direction showing where the rock is tilting. It's mean it's rock in this shape, then this is dip, and direction is also this. Strike is the imaginary line imaginary line on the plane where the rock touch on the horizontal plane, such this is the strike. And dip direction is 90 degree of the strike. There is four main terms: folding, faulting, joints, unconformity. Fold, as we can show in this figure, when we applied force in this direction, it's become folding. And in this figure we easily show dip direction, strike, and this angle, yeah, and this is dip angle. Okay. And now come into the fold part. Rock are bent due to compression uh, in a wave like structure that is called fold. You can see in this figure, these are horizontal plane, and when force is applied, wave like structure form, and come into fold. Dip, amount of fold and direction of the fold creates the different type of fold. Amount and direction and timing of the force on the rock is creating the different type of fold, such as anticline, syncline, monocline, and so on. Anticline anticline this structure, uprooted fold is called anticline. Dip direction, anticline. Dip, this is fold axis, its limb, and its hinge. And dip direction are opposite to the fold axis. In sink like structure, limb and both the dip direction are in in the direction of axial plane. Monocline fold axis also tilted, and overturned uh, fold axis, and one limb is uh, tilted towards vertical. This figure showing uh, the mm, plunge fold axis, hinge limb fold axis. And on the basis of intensity of deformation, basic intensity of deformation, uh, symmetrical fold, asymmetrical fold, over symmetrical fold, symmetrical fold, asymmetrical, overturn, or recurrent fold. As intensity of deformation or force is increasing, fold axis also tilting. First fold is this direction, and when force is applied, this is symmetrical fold, and when force is applied, it's asymmetrical or overturn, and it's re recumbent fold. And after that, we coming on the fault. What is fault? Faults are broken in rock unit due to moment of bedrock, and this moment occurred due to compression, extraction, or transform force. Uh, Fault are basically three types: normal fault, reverse fault, and third, strike slip fault. Normal fault, hinge wall top surface move downward, and foot wall uh, moves upward direction, and it's causes due to extraction of force, means force moving in opposite direction. And reverse fault, hanging wall, this hanging wall moves upward relative to foot wall, and reverse fault have dip always greater than 45 degree. If for, if reverse fault is dip less than 45 degree, it's called thrust fault. Means if this same, yeah, this type. And strike slip, moment along the fault is horizontal plane. Moment of the fault in horizontal plane in this direction, this direction parallel to the strike is called strike slip fault. In normal fault, it's same: foot wall, uh, hanging wall, foot wall, natural this, and move this direction. It's normal fault. When reverse, in the case of reverse fault, it's move upward, but in case of strike slip fault, it's move this type. Due to normal fault, so many, there is a chain of normal fault, then another structure created, that is horse and graven. Horse and graven, two normal fault, and center part is deep, move downward. In this figure, I have one figure of the horse and graven. This is graven and horse. Horse is top portion and graven is downward portion. Yeah. Second, now we come on the another joint. Joint forming solid and hard rock that is stretched such that brittle strength is higher than the applied force due to external. And rock didn't break, but it's minor cracks are developed in the rock, that's called joint. Three types of joint: strike joint, dip joint, and oblique joint. Strike joints which run parallel to the direction of strike is called strike joint. Dip joints which run parallel to the dip direction called dip joint. And oblique joint which run oblique to the dip and strike direction of the and dip, means joint which run oblique to the dip and strike are called oblique joints. Fourth is unconformity. Unconformity are the surface where erosion has occurred place and represent gap in the geological record. Means if there is a formation and erosion take place and after that new deposit occurred and time gap is too much higher, then it's unconformity. Main three types of unconformity: angular unconformity, disconformity, and non-conformity. Angular conformity and unconformity which has upper and lower layers are not parallel, that called angular unconformity. Means angle, form an angle, it's form angular. Disconformity and unconformity which the upper and lower are in layer are horizontal, both are horizontal, both layers are horizontal, this is called disconformity. And non-conformity and unconformity is the upper layer overlying the metamorphic or igneous rock. This is sedimentary and it's metamorphic or igneous is called unconformity. All these features and structural geology is basic of all the development. We are creating infrastructure projects, road, tunnel, bridge, tunnel. Engineering geology is all the study in engineering geology based on the structural geology. And beyond engineering, its structural geology is based of economic geology, because there is some minerals and ore that form only in a particular structure, such as kimberlite and others. Structural geology also very helpful in environmental studies, waste dump, and how we identify the structure, structure geology in field structures, regional structures in field. First of all, we can take satellite data, and we easily get large scale faulting, folding by interpretation of satellite data. And after field verification, we can conclude that it is this type of structure. Lastly, it's I'm only say that structure geology is basic of all the geology, because in petrology we study about the rock, different type of rock, but earth is not a stable condition, they always moving on. Plates are continuous moving. Plate tectonic is the base of is mother of structure geology. That's all. Thanks. Bye.